Every time God gives to men, as revealed in the manifesto of Jesus, he gives to its fullest. Abundant life, for instance, Amplified says he gives it to its fullest. There are keys to accessing and utilizing spiritual power to its fullest, meaning that just because it is God's idea and it's for our profiting to have and walk in spiritual power, it does not automatically mean, listen please, lend me your attention, it doesn't mean that because it is the will of God for you and I to walk in spiritual power, that it automatically means we will walk in power. Are we together? You can be saved, genuinely saved. It gives you access, but it does not necessarily translate to experience. Your initial salvation experience gives you access, but it does not automatically translate to experience. So you can have a believer who is saved, genuinely born again, and the only thing about the person's life that makes you know or think he's saved is that you witnessed him as he came to the altar. Nothing else in his life shows the victory and the profit of knowing and serving the Lord. There are keys for accessing and utilizing power to its fullest. There are three of them. I'll give it to you, and this will be the core of our discussion. Number one, the first key: you desire to access and then to utilize spiritual power to its fullest. Are you ready? Number one, you must identify and connect to the source of all power. You must identify and connect to the source of all power. In your quest to access and to utilize spiritual power, your journey is a failed one already if you do not identify and connect to the true source of power. Let me have your attention, please. Look up. In Luke chapter 10 and verse 19, Jesus made a very profound statement. He said, behold, I give unto you power. Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. Who gives power? In this case, God represented, I give unto you power to tread upon serpents, scorpions, and then he says, over all the power. So Satan has power. And I hope I have the time to explain to you how that came about. Satan has power. He has capacity to influence outcomes. Ask Jannes and Jambres. Ask those who are occultists. They manipulate spiritual laws. And let me digress for a moment to help us understand this. Now, in discussing the power of God, classically speaking, there are three levels. God stored his power at three levels. The highest level for accessing spiritual power is through intimacy with God. That's the highest level. The highest dimension of spiritual power that can come into a believer's life is accessed through intimacy. Are we learning already? Number two, the second level of spiritual power is accessed through the understanding and adherence to laws. Not just spiritual laws, laws and principles generally. There is a dimension of the deposit of God's power that science has turned scientists